Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you and welcome back to the Beta Plans. We are playing as the Holy Roman Empire, and an update has happened. An update I am very pleased with, and actually addresses some of the issues that I had with this game. Well, the threat system has been reworked. Now you can actually already get defensive pacts at over 5% defensive. Yeah, that is kind of quick, but with over 5%, other realms can form defensive pacts to protect themselves from you. Each religious group has their own separate defensive pact and will only defend members belonging to that same defensive pact. With over 50% threat, all defensive pacts of other religious groups band together if you attack one of them. With over 75% threat, all defensive pacts including that of your own religious group will band together. But we have been dropping, so I assume that we will get quite a few pop-ups. We only have 68.90%. And then at 95%, well, that sentence is weird as F. But with over 95% threat, you are considered threatening enough that even your own religious head will, and now comes the really weird sentence part, will defend holy orders from your religious group from other defensive pacts. No, what? That doesn't make any sense. Either he bans them from helping me against defensive pacts, or they may now enter a defensive pact. I don't really understand what that is. But yes, if we now look at the map and we now pick the Holy Roman Empire, voila, we have the Christian pact in white, we have the Sunni pact in green, we have the Buddhist pact in brown, and we have, how is that pact called? The Pagan Pact. Okay, well, there's a Pagan Pact apparently. I think that the Romuva would like to just have that called the Romuva Pact, but yes, that is now been completely different. We also enter, well, we have handled the rebellion as promised, but we have yet another Jihad, another Second World War, and a World War it is. Holy heck, the amount of people that are against me, that is, a lot. Yeah, they're all against me, and I have but one person helping me out, outside of the people that we have in our pact. But, well, one of my pact members is busy fighting in an offensive war, and thus all my vassals don't like the fact that I'm having out their levies. We also have a new ambition, groom an heir. Kaiser Ruprecht II wants to have a male child to see him reach adulthood. Does he now know that Adamar is not his son? I do not know, but, well, we also get increased 20% fertility. Okay. So, we have 5% in this wall because I have done and attacked over here, taken it, because all the men of Sicily were anyways, but I done this more as a diversion method, because there are so many people here, I really want all my armies band together. So I am bringing my armies of Sicily also to the land over here at Jerusalem, because we need to defend that, and that is what this episode is going to be about, as well as what I assume to be the defensive pact opposing group at the second has been disbanded, voila, as well as the changes happening, and thus, well, a lot of people are leaving defensive pacts, and that makes the game more playable. As I said, it was a little too crazy, these defensive pacts. It was most that also people were banding together that hated one another, as I complained about. So yes, they've reworked it in a sense that I like it. Actually, there went a very important, I went a king away. Well, we need to check this just more to understand now how it works. Which king was that? I don't know. Oh, you have arrived. Perfect. You carry people with you, and yes, we are bringing in a ton of people. Don't you worry, the whole empire has been called in to defend the lands. So, don't you... Oh, there the defensive pact is even disbanded completely. The Duchy of Sardinia. Why would you take that away from Van Habsburg? You ninny. Also, I wonder now with the council... my council. Enforce realm peace? Council is content. I have actually also obtained some people that, well, owe me favors. The fact of the matter is that I actually put even more laws in. And also there's now an interesting new law here. Council authority in regards to the rights of... The council's authority in regards to the right of holding office and voting for succession. If it is limited here, the ruler has full authority over choice of succession law and can fire council members at will. Of course we want that. But for some reason that isn't implemented. There isn't anything that has been implemented. And this is full. And this is the council authority reaches its peak, more or less. The opposing thing of council power. And with a ruler unable to fire council members at will and unable to completely control the succession of the realm. Yeesh. You don't want this. I need to vote for this as well. But yeah, we already recently had a succession law, so we can't do anything about that right now. Scotland and that was, I think, the combination of Galicia, Leon and... Yeah. Galicia, Leon and Brittany just left the pact against me as well. That is good to see. You only need to travel there and then onto the boats. You, I don't know. Perhaps you go down south. You will be picked up much later, I reckon. First battle started. And a lot of people are leaving the pact as well, because they have changed. It's not now 25% cut off, everybody joins. It's a little bit different. I'm over-exaggerating a little bit, but I'll toss him into the dungeon. I have never been known to know how to make sure that that man that you toss into the dungeon or hang is actually the right man. I've had several times that it was just, oops, sorry, we now found the true culprit, and you're like, oh, well, shit, that happened. I am confident enough to do this, I think. But there are men gathering over here, and thus I want these two armies to combine in order to attack that, and there is also an army forming over there. The problem with you is there are some troops in between you. And also one of my problems is that I have so many big levies ships. Well, I guess I'm going to have to break off here a little bit. In order to pick up the man in the Byzantine Empire. Because they are Catholic and they've given my holy order there some forts, and thus they have men over there. By the way, I've also been attacking over here, but I realized later that it doesn't help anything. I will attack one more time. And this is just to get the armor for it a little weaker. Weaker. I want that so that perhaps Andalusia will attack again. Will I catch you? No, I will definitely not catch you. But I will catch you there. And then I think I'm going to go here and, well, pull back these men and try and clean up whatever the Amalvorit is sending my way. Because that is also something I need to do. Ooh. Ooh, curious and playful. Curious. Well, I guess you're going to go and become a diplomat, Adamar. At least I hope so. Oh, no. I wish I had an organizer. I always want an organizer. I think everybody of you that has watched my videos by now knows that I really like organizers. People that make your army move quicker. It is so good. High Almoner for the King of Bavaria, I guess. Okay, I don't know what what's that? I don't know. I thought we already had things combined there, but alright, and this is also what I'm looking for, and this is why I would do want big armies nearby. Let them attrition themselves. We will stay here and not suffer attrition, hopefully, and then we will come in with our big armies, because the coast here has a lot of people that has a lot of supply limit. And look, they have all gone here. 30,000 men. I hope they will suffer attrition. I can only have 70.2 here, so I assume they will suffer attrition. Okay, well, sorry. 29,000, yes, and they're already moving on away from one another. Suffering attrition, going... Where the heck did you come from? I don't know. But we are going to meet you with fire and sword. Yeah, this is the problem a little bit of being human. You know, there are so many little things you need to pay attention to. I just can't do it. I just go a little gaga. Alright, you also need to come down here, because this is a war to end all wars, if you will. And France, I wish you would move your troops. Where are they all? Please don't tell me you're walking them all the way back there. And yes, even my retinues are in this war. I can't help it. Even my retinues need to be in this war. Oh, shoot. I by accident sent them to... Uh-oh. That little movement may cost me dearly, because Holy Orders fight very, very well. Alright, but this is a battle. This is one of the battles that we need to win, and we would love to win, and what have you not. 28,000 men, 46,000 men. This is a battle that we will win. 51,000 men. And we need to be careful. As soon as we win, we need to pull people out. And why do I say that? Because we are suffering attrition. It is the age-old question that is always the same. But we do need to attack over here as well. 28, 36.2. We should be able to hold this. 36.2. 28.2. We need the highest martial man in the middle. Suffering as little attrition as you will, because that is coupled to martial score. Oh, thank you. Fight among each other. Please do. And these big battles, they always are, well, disproportionately little advancement. 30th of November, they're pulling out. That is fine by me. What are you bringing? You're bringing 30,000... I wish there were 30,000 men. They are bringing 3,000 men. That's not a lot. Alright, I'm so sorry that this episode will move somewhat slowly because I have to pause a lot. That is simply what happens when these walls are as huge as they are. Directly move into them. Will you be on time to catch him? No, you are not. You are freaking slow. I don't like it. I won't move in here because there are too many men around here that could aid them and could cause me trouble. What do you bring? You bring 19,000. Yes, thank you. Please. Please. 19,000 men. Absolutely. 23,000. And these are with Holy Orders and with levies and what have you not. Oh, darn. Well, you know what? We need to end this war as well. I do not really want her to win, or better say, I don't really care for her to win. I also need to deal with this army. You know what? We need to go to Tangiers. Blah. There we go, all the way around. That is. Actually, don't. We will pick them up with these ships. That is the best thing we can do here. And now we need to make sure that we capture these people. On the 18th of December, yes, we will catch them. And you will move in here. And if need be, you can assist. Alrighty then. Finally, we're moving up with the armies. And Andalusia wants to marry. Your wife died. In childbirth then. Pneumonia? No, illness. And you want her. Well, she's dumb, but you need a boy, so I can understand that you want the lustful girl. You need a boy in order to secure your inheritance a little better, I would say. It is secure, but it can be definitely secured a little better. And there we go. No, you know what? You go there. Some people are converting during this Holy Crusade, as we all met with a little save. This is interesting. We haven't battled yet the true armies of the Caliph. So, that we are winning here a few battles is nice, but this isn't going to break this war just yet. These are just pre-battles, if you will. They don't yet encompass the full power that is this Jihad. Yeah. Also, we should just check for a moment what are now our the thing that we have against us. Okay, so more or less the West has gone out of it. Aragon is still in it. Okay, but we are in a war against them, so I can understand that. Denmark still doesn't like us, and we have a claim on them, so I can understand it. And then it's more or less the Balkan nations plus the Byzantines. Then we have Lithuania against us, but that is not really a big problem. And then we have indeed the Muslim alliance against us, which we are currently more or less fighting, but then actually more strongly, as they have, well, all the little people are now also helping. So perhaps we can now actually fight wars again. And look at the Teutonic Order. They're actually getting lands that they should have a little bit more northbound than they normally have originally in the history of us. But as I said, Lithuania I noticed already that it was getting close to being formed, and it has been formed. Interesting. Dive back into here. What are you doing? Oh, you're moving over there. Alright, so you're moving into a position where you could assist, but you are not doing so yet. We have captured a prisoner. 31,000. Let's go here, because that's the shortest route out, I believe. And that will stop him from moving, but I don't care so much about his stop of movement. I care about not losing troops. Yeah, there we go. Didn't lose the troops. That was the main reason why we went there, and then we will attack this little stack. Alright, we have quite a bit of people here, and we have only 11% in this war, because only 5.6 from battles. With such large battles that they are. Oh, wait a second. Let's use the 23,000 over here. Let's fight the Almoravid. Let's completely destroy the Almoravid. If we can manage that, we could help our vassal perhaps becoming bold. You are not delivering your man. You know what? Deliver them to Infam, because if they deliver them to Tangiers, we actually make them an incredible target. Alright, you have landed. And you go to Tangiers. We have captured somebody else. That means we need to focus on a battle that has happened. Ooh! We lost there more troops than I expected. What the heck happened? I think they got reinforced without me watching. That is kind of bad for me. Because that is a minus 4,000. I should have watched the end score of that battle a little more. Yeah, they got reinforced heavily. Well, luckily we still won. And I also want to clearly be sure that this goes right. So, and by the way, why did this army grow? Well, it has my retinue in it as well. Frick! This is why I'm meant here. I am human. I can't look at every side, but luckily this has the Holy Orders, and the Holy Orders fight really, really tough. Yes! Thank you, Almoravid destroyed, and now there is a Yemenia on the throne. But I believe the former king... This is exactly the same as the former king, isn't it? Yeah, the current one on the line of the throne is exactly the same one. Even with prima congenitor, so that's pretty funny. Unless he gets a kid soon, though he is strengthful. Yemenia will not hold on to this title, which is of course what she wanted to do. She wanted the Yemenia title to stay. Currently, well, they have 2 children now, that's good. But they need a boy, because if it's a boy, then at least they will combine, because currently Gundrun will inherit that, and Maria will inherit then the Duchy of Köln. We could then fight, of course, for Maria's claim, seeing there is a female on the throne and there's another female. So then it will come into the Empire, and it should not get us a lot of aggressive expansion, but, yeah. Oh! Do you see what I see? I see some people being aggressive towards us. That is fine by my standards, because these people are leaving. Alright, and these people are arriving. 32,000. Get in there, you maggot, and fight. Or is that attrition? Yeah, oh, we should have charged down this fort. What have I done? 32, we lost 600 men because we didn't charge immediately a fort of 1,000 people. That was dumb. They were moving there, but are already moving back. The only reason why I captured that anyways. And these people have been destroyed. 30,000 men. Alright, where can we land 30,000 men without them suffering attrition too much? I say we split up the retinue. Alright, and then the retinue can take a little bit of a rest, and then we're going to... no. Other way around. Then we will follow this army, and the retinue will start sieging. That is the best thing we can do, I reckon. And open council position for the court chaplain. Apparently the Pope is no longer available. Who are you? You are my brother, aren't you? Yeah. Aren't you also married? Oh, I didn't mean to click that you could have it. Yeah. There you go. Well, wait a second. Did we do it? Did we do it? Yes, all that we conquered over here has turned to Catholicism. Awesome. Marintia hasn't turned yet into it. All of this area is in it, and I know that I handled Jerusalem before, so... we need to take on Marintia and see what we can do there. Alrighty then. Let's wait for the end of this battle before we end the episode, eh? That would otherwise be cruel withholding of information. But this battle will be won, and they are moving back and forth because... oh. My daughter died of pneumonia. I'm not too lucky with my daughters. This daughter died of illness, I believe. Yes, and the other of pneumonia, and this daughter is, yeah... well, and my other son also died of a sickly infant. Ruprecht doesn't have too much luck. Hopefully, well, Adamar isn't his child, so that will be good, I guess. In this case, alright, defeated. Awesome. Alright then, major fleet over there. But... and 22,000 men, Yelza. Well, I think we need to end the episode, and considering our time constraints, but we will come back and we will continue with this war. We will continue to smash into the Almovorite, and hopefully that will say Andalusia, or perhaps again one of my dukes over here, because I have done that before to attack them. And with the new coalition system, we may actually be able to attack something after this again, like the Almovorite. Just immediately crush their face and take Mercia, so that Aragon doesn't want to go and do that. Well, I say I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.